There's a castle in the middle of the Colorado Rockies that was built by one man.
The guy's name is Jim Bishop.
Now, when Jim Bishop was a kid, they went to Seven Falls, which is another Colorado tourist attraction. But when he showed up to Seven Falls, it was more expensive than they thought when he was a kid. They couldn't afford it, therefore they couldn't go. A lot of people who have been here and think about the guy who built this place, they think that he comes from a lot of money or he's made a lot of money and he does this as a hobby or a side project. But that couldn't be farther from accurate. He actually lives just over around this corner, basically camped out, and his son stays up here all summer long in a fifth wheel. One thing you can't get confused on is this entire place was built by one man. By one man. By one man. By one man. By one man.
Status, I'm a big dog, I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, riding around the city with a stick all black, try with a poker, we with all that.
Wherever behind this car works.
Can I do that?
Yeah, just pull up like to the right side over there where there's more space. Yeah. Here we are, we're just pulling up to Bishop's Castle now. I hope Jim is here. Wow. I've been here a few times, but it never disappoints. Now, when I say one man made this entire castle, I mean one man. Look at how this stuff is crafted. This is all welded on the spot. These staircases are straight out of a movie. If I could explain this place, the aesthetic, the feeling, the best explanation I have for you is straight out of the series of unfortunate events.
Violet, Klaus, and Sonny were intelligent children.
If you grew up in the early 2000s, I'm super illiterate and can't read, and I know about those books. Obviously the movie was the better portion if you're illiterate like myself, but that's what this place looks like. I mean, check out the tower behind me, and this thing is literally shaking as we stand on it. The lady at the bookstore was telling me that this sphere actually has wheels at the bottom of it, and it used to spin, and I guess people took advantage of it, and it just stop spinning. I don't really know, because I don't think they told people to stop spinning it. And she told me that Jim wanted to put wings on this thing at one point, like out here, and it would spin with the wind, but he must have decided that wasn't a good choice. Ready to come up here? Yeah. That's the attitude.
Guys, you get me stepping and then you have to say something. You guys just take pictures and you can send it to me, okay? Let me get it.
That's my nana.
I got up here looking through the camera. I forgot where I was.
This bridge just ends on the other side. There's nothing over there besides the jankiest stilt I've ever seen. The man himself.
Yeah.
This is Ryan.
How old are you when you started building this?
25.
25, and you've been building it ever since. He was our age. That's nuts. Why did you start building this place?
Why not? I was looking at these mountains from Pueblo. They were couldn't figure them out. My dad was satisfied with drinking beer in the backyard with his friends. I had $500 to work as a young teenager. So I made a $450 down payment, and that's how it got started. 10 years later, we got done with groundwork, my dad and I, and this is how it is.
$450 for the whole plot of land?
No, $1,250. $450 down. But think of that for a deal. With a national treasure sitting there. Think of what's that property's worth.
I can't imagine.
There'll never be a price on it.
Yeah.
Because it's priceless.
That's the still I was talking about. Hey, that's smoothed out though. 0% of this place is up to code, but it stays. Look at that. Look at how this is welded. Look at that. What?
Colorado code.
No way. Look at the way that stuff is put to that. Look at that. Those are just pieces. Are you safe down there?
Well, if you drop that on me, less so.
If I drop this, my career's over. I need to go out there. So that top part with the ladder, we can go up there?
Yeah, it's all at your own risk.
That's what we like. I just want to get that on film. Is there a rope that I could use to like pull that first part? Okay, I'm trying to find a rope to grab the ladder to make it to the top because it's a bit of a gap at the bottom portion. We might have found something. Here's some electrical cabling. Not quite. Too much effort to pull out, really. Found a rope. We're making a YouTube video. I tried to use the rope, but it wasn't tall enough. Definitely cut my finger wide open, climbing the side. Look at the way this thing is built. Even up here. There's two ladders. There's one on this side. They're just library ladders. And the first time I asked Jim if it was safe to come up here, he answered, well, I go up there. And that was his response. The lady at the gift shop was telling me that this dragon head used to spit fire. There was a guy who donated a hot air balloon, like tank, machine, engine, I don't know what you call it, but it used to shoot up through the chutes inside and out the dragon's nostrils. And then some wedding didn't want it there for photos and they took it down and just haven't put it back. How is it up there?
Pretty good. I can just jump over your foot.
I don't think you should do that. I forgot going down is way worse than coming up.
Yeah, dude. Oh gosh.
Yeah. This building is like 4,000 degrees. Watch out. Good work. High five myself. Now I'm only 5'8", but if you're over 6 feet tall, you're definitely banging your head on these stairs. My dog would have a heart attack. Did he make it all the way to the top? Oh yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh, this is the wrong staircase. I thought that was the staircase to the top, but it was not. I'm trying to get to the top. I genuinely don't understand how this construction is holding up. So much weight has got to be on this. Because look at that. It's just holding the edge of the stair in place. Did you go to the top?
Top. Okay, I put 1 foot at the top.
You put 1 foot at the top.
It's top.
I don't know if that counts.
Are you good?
Good work. This is harder than I thought. What I can guarantee is Jim Bishop knows a thing or two about turning stones. That man has carried more stones than anybody I know. Now this right here is actually Jim's wife and his youngest son. He just lost his wife recently and his youngest son passed away when he was, I think, 4 years old, but their ashes are built into the castle. This whole project has been more than just Jim's project. Although this whole castle was built by Jim, it's taken a whole family to back him. I've seen interviews with his oldest son, Daniel, who talks about the struggles when he was a kid, that he was in sports and Jim really wasn't there for sporting events because he was so hyper focused on finishing this castle. And that shows the level of commitment Jim really had to this thing. He was 100% focused on this. He's definitely more passionate about this than I've seen anybody passionate about anything.
Anybody can work on it now.
Yeah?
Anybody qualified to do cement work. Any of you.
Yeah.
It's your castle.
Do you need help?
No. I don't need nothing. I don't need no help.
I mean, do you want help?
No, I like my one-man party for the credit.
I mean, all that was a one-man project.
Yeah, all of.
When I got to where I couldn't see where I was going no more, for the bigger gift shop, that was it. That was the height of it.
That was it.
And look, if it was any taller, look out for portion.
It would be a lot on the neck, you know?
Yeah, I'd have to lean and bring it back.
Why did you put the dragon head on it?
To get attention of the news media, they were trying to ignore it. They couldn't ignore it after I put that fucking thing up. But this place, we're really growing. I say we're really growing because all of us are really growing with this place. I'm not a greedy man. My ego days are over.
They're over?
Yeah.
Now it's a team thing?
What did I tell you about asking me what I built and what my dad built? Well, years ago, people come in Jim, did your dad build this fire? Fuck no, I built this castle. This castle! And they say, did your dad build this castle? Yes, he knocked out my mother and here I am. So now my ego days are over. That ended with them two questions, or two phrases, or whatever they are. So it's everybody's castle now.
I love that.
Not to buy, but to work on. High school dropout. I didn't have no idea what you looked like till it started coming a bit together. No drawings. Of course, no blueprints and no permits. So the way it worked, I've been looking at every place I worked and just seeing how I got it done and everything. And I only had to do it once, no second time with these two hands. It was right, not perfect, but right. And then we make mistakes, all of us. So God literally built that, and I'm just a tool. I was with my gal Phoebe for 52 years, and cancer got her. You should have known my gal Phoebe. If you want, I'll take a walk, get the pictures up on the hill.
I love that.
Yours is right here. Look at that. There's my Phoebe.
Aww. Gorgeous.
As pretty as any gal. Look at them eyes. When she passed away, I couldn't remember the sound of her voice or the color of her eyes. Just grief, yeah.
Yeah. And that was just a few years ago, yeah?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Let's do this picture the right way. You stay right where you're at. You know what? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. This is Dan, of course, who's taken over. His son, Ethan, he's a Navy cop, shore patrol. Granddaughter, Scarlett, she's thinking about becoming a lawyer. So between two lawyers and a cop, maybe they'll keep me under control.
You think they got motivated by you?
Maybe. Here's a glamour shot. And Phoebe had my deer. She dyed my hair black for that.
That's adorable.
And now when I find another gal, to find a gal, I'm dyeing my hair black.
Yeah? You're not going to keep it gray for the wisdom?
Yeah, that'd be better.
There you go.
Oh, here's a good one. I dug the castle down to foundation, down to bedrock, but not with a shovel, a lot quicker, with the skid steer.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So this was literally you breaking ground on this place.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Had a little bear for 27 days.
You had a what for 27
little
days?
Bear lived right here for 27 days.
What? That's literally
There's
a bear.
2 more pictures. Oh, here's one.
You just had a bear hanging out here.
27 days. Yeah. Another one. Looks like a big bear. Well, that's about it. This stuff here you wouldn't understand too much of. Yeah.
This is your treasure.
Yeah. Pretty good, huh?
Thank you.
I had no idea you were up here.
Yeah, we didn't know you were coming back. Is there anything else you want to tell the people about this place before you?
Not really. That's it. I'm kind of tired, of course.
Well, can I get a hug at least?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I'll be back here. Who knows where I'll be. I love you. I'm not in love with you,
I
but
know that. You better hope you're not in love with me.
thank you, Jim, for real.
Hey, you
You take care.
Bye-bye.
An entire lifetime since he was 25 spent building that. And that's the story, Jim Bishop in his castle.